What's going on, guys? So for today's video, I wanted to go over my goals for this YouTube channel as well as the direction that I want to take it in. Now, just to give you guys some background about myself, I'm currently an undergrad at San Diego State University, and as of right now, I'm hoping to get 3 degrees. I'm officially a kinesiology major, and after this semester, I'll officially be a philosophy major as well. And in addition to that, I'm slowly taking the prerequisites so that I can be accepted into the molecular biology program as well. So I'm going to be in school for a pretty long time, but I actually really like school, and as of right now I don't really have a career goal of what I want to do once I graduate. So being in school for a while is just what I want to do right now, and I'm okay with that. In addition to that, I also work for a nutrition company called Socal Nutrition, and we sell basically a small selection of products that we've hand-picked from smaller companies, and these are products that actually have a lot of science behind them, and there's actually little scientific research that will back up these products and the ingredients that they use. And we have a pretty solid online presence, not so much on social media, but rather on forums. And a lot of people on forums are really scientific, and they're kind of, like, if you say this product works, like, where's the science, show me the science, blah blah blah. And it's really important that as a representative of a supplement company that I can back up and support these products and the claims that they make and whatnot. So between school and work, doing scientific research is a huge part of my life. It's something that I'm very passionate about, something I'm really interested in. I'm constantly, just about pretty much every day, I'm looking up new studies, whether it's for exercise science or nutritional sciences or supplement science. And what my goal is for this this YouTube is that I want to be a source of information, or a place where people can go to get credible information. Because as I mentioned in a previous video, fitness has become really popular now, and with how popular it's become, it's huge on social media, and there's just so much information out there, and it can be really intimidating for someone who's like a beginner who doesn't really know that much. And with how popular it is on Instagram and stuff, there's just tons of contradictory information, there's tons of misinformation, tons of people who don't have any credentials, claiming to be online coaches, putting out all this information, and they don't really have any scientific evidence to support it. So, what I want to do is I want to present the scientific side of things so that people can learn from it, and if there's ever like any contradictory evidence, if they maybe heard something different from someone else, they could be, okay, well, this is what the science says, so maybe this guy's right. And obviously the science always isn't going to be right for every single person, but it's a lot more credible than someone who is just maybe heard it from someone else who is not a credible source to begin with. So, I really want to present the scientific side of things, and I want to present topics that are engaging and interesting to people, and will hopefully, reach a wide audience where, everyone can learn something from it, and they can take this information and then apply it to their training, to their diet, to their supplementation, so that, they can be confident that the techniques and whatnot that they're using are scientifically supported, and, they're probably going to produce good results if done properly and for the right amount of time. So the other thing that I want to do with this channel is I want to use it to kind of spread awareness and get people to start thinking about how much bullshit there is in the fitness industry, especially with supplements. I know I mentioned this in a previous video, but a lot of these big companies that are just completely dominating the fitness side of Instagram are basically ran by con artists. Like, I don't really consider them supplement companies, like, they're literally marketing companies. And I've seen one company in particular, I'm not going to name any names, but it's one of the biggest supplement companies on Instagram, and someone called them out for something, and the person responded saying that their company puts millions of dollars into research and product development, which is totally not true at all, because if a company is making products that are actually scientifically supported, you know, you'd think that they would advertise the science on their website. Like they would cite the sources that show that the dose that they use in their product is a effective dose. But these companies aren't doing that because, you know, to tell you the truth, if you look at their ingredient profiles and you actually know what you're looking for, their products are pretty crappy, and they are literally making millions and millions of dollars off thousands of people because, you know, they're just marketing the crap out of these products. And, you know, basically, like as I mentioned in a previous video, these companies are really controlling at what people are seeing, and no one really knows that. And the thing about these companies is, you know, why I say that they're marketing companies is because if you think about what the main goal of a marketing company is basically they want people to think a certain way about a product. So they have every, you know, incentive to market the crap out of these products, have all these models and people on steroids, you know, make all these crazy claims about how good these products are. And, you know, like there's tons of fake 30-day transformations. A lot of these companies, you know, have fake Instagrams of people like commenting like, oh, I love the blah 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 stack and the meal plan that my coach made me, blah blah blah. You know, they have a really large incentive to do that, and it's so obvious that this is what's going on. So that's one thing that I really want to kind of spread awareness of. There's definitely you know, some good Instagram pages that are doing this as well, and you know, I want to kind of branch it out to YouTube as well and just, you know, let people know like what's really going on with a lot of these main brands and that are really popular. So lastly, another thing that I want to do is I want to also spread awareness about a lot of the smaller supplement companies out there who truly are set out to make really good products. You know, some of my favorite companies like Wicked Supplements or Antaeus Labs, it's very clear that they put a lot of time and effort into making good products that actually work, because if you go to their website, and even on our website, socal-nutrition.com, if you look up their products, they have full scientific write-ups on every single product, and they have all in-text citations of all the research studies that have been done on the specific ingredients. And these aren't research studies that were done on the specific product. They were studies that are done by, you know, a bunch of different researchers from all over the world from, you know, over the past 10-15 years or so, basically outlining the benefits and the effectiveness of the ingredients that they use or that they chose to use in their products based off the scientific evidence. So a lot of the companies that are doing this are pretty small companies. They're not very well known, and you know, in my opinion, these are the companies that people should be supporting, because rather than dumping a bunch of money into advertising like a lot of these big companies are doing that are ripping people off, you know, instead they're putting a lot of money into research and product development and actually making products that are going to be worth your money. So, and that's you know, those are the products that we sell at socal-nutrition.com, because, you know, we really want to provide people with an honest product that we can honestly say that it's effective and it's proven effective through scientific research. So that's all I have for this video. Hopefully you guys will subscribe if you haven't already, and a thumbs up is always appreciated if you did like this video. And lastly, if you guys have any suggestions of future topics that you guys think would be interesting or something you want me to go over, I'm always open to suggestions, because like I said, you know, I want to make this a YouTube channel that can reach out to a wide audience. So I want to have, you know, interesting topics that they're going to be useful to a lot of people. So if you guys have any recommendations, feel free to let me know, and I'll definitely see what I can do. And thank you guys for watching.